Yeah, last time I made a video in my car, it turned out to be controversial for, honestly, really petty reasons, if I'm being honest. I really don't want to start off today's road trip video with that because it's not fun, and genuinely, I am very disappointed in my audience or those who just viewed that video and didn't watch the whole thing, because it turns out they took, quite literally, the entire video out of context, slandering me in the comments for something completely unrelated to the video, all because I brought up Elon Musk. Really inappropriate, guys. I'm very disappointed in you. That video had nothing to do with politics, completely unlike what you guys think. It was supposed to be about the problems with vandalism and how it accomplishes nothing. But you guys voiced your opinions, and clearly you don't care about whether vandalism is right or wrong. You just care about politics so much to the point where you ignored the entire video and filled my comment section with nothing but politics. I'm very disappointed in you guys. It was completely unnecessary. So yeah, I'm a bit miffed at how I have to start off this road trip because I'm still in a bad mood from just how stupid people can be. But luckily, I'm going to somewhere where I'm supposed to have a lot of fun. I'm going to be on my way to Green Bay, Wisconsin from Houghton, Michigan to see my favorite band, which I never thought I'd ever get the opportunity to. My favorite band is Rascal Flatts. Love them so much. You might have heard their song from the Cars movie, Life is a Highway. Yeah, it's one of their most popular hits. I'm going to go see that band live in person in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So excited for that. But if I'm going to get there, I only have, I gotta be leaving right about now. So we're gonna be doing that. After that concert tonight, I'm gonna head to Marshfield, Wisconsin, where my grandparents are in the area of. So I'm gonna stay with them for the weekend as well. And then Sunday, I'll just come back home and get back to normal boring work. So we're gonna check out charging stations after the concert. But right now, I'm focused on trying to get there. If you hadn't noticed the weather outside, she ain't looking too pretty. So yeah, we're gonna have a fun day getting there in the snow. There's not much else to explain. I really do need to hit the road, other than my first stop is going to be the Pines in Baraga. I mean, yeah, we're at half a tank, but come on, when you pass by the place with the cheapest gas in the UP, it's hard to not fill up there. So all right, let's put the phone on the tripod. I'll reset the trip odometer and do everything necessary, but I do really need to get on the road. So let's do that. All right, and on that first stretch, now that we made it to the Pines and Baraga. All right, I turned autofocus off. Let me see. Can I turn it back on? Yes, I can. All right. So far, we've done 35.4 miles, 26.6 miles per gallon. That's because I had a few standstills here and there. That efficiency should improve once we drive for a longer session. But yeah, when it comes to city driving and such, this thing's not the most efficient vehicle in the world. And when we shut it off, because I gotta shut it off to fuel it up. Let's see what it reports. 27 miles per gallon. So a little better than what the trip computer was saying, but yeah, it could be better. So either way, I'm going to fuel up. I think they just updated these pumps. Nozzle. Well, that's not terrible for a price. Man, it is so cold out here. Again, I hate that the gas cap is on the wrong side of the vehicle. It is so cold here. All right, so let's turn that back on. Come on, you can detect the phone. There we go. Now CarPlay's re-engaged. So now that we're away from the office, since that's where I left, please tell me this is not one of those other iPhone bugs. There we go. All right, so yeah, we're currently here in Baraga. That is our destination for the concert. Estimating a time of arrival, I think that's Central Time. Yeah, that seems reasonable. That's Central Time. So basically, we're gonna end up hitting US 141 once we get to that junction. And we're pretty much going to follow it until we rejoin US 41 in Crivets, I think? I don't remember the exact point where it joins, but yep, that's what we're going to do. Let us head to Green Bay. About this gas station right here, there was supposed to be a charging station put in here, but before everything could be finalized, the gas station blew up. And as you might have noticed, the convenience store is gone, but the gas pumps are still there to my surprise. But what? Look at these roads, man. These are coated in snow. Welcome to UP, Michigan, everyone. I really hate it. Because this is what a typical UP highway looks like. stopping here in Crystal Falls because something that happened a little while ago is the NLX network, if you guys haven't heard, NLX had decided we're going to leave the US market. And unfortunately, this charger, you might recall on my road trip home from North Carolina, I stopped to check out this charger. And to my knowledge, I'm not entirely sure if it works. It appears to be online because I can see the screen is still active. The payment terminal still seems active. It looks ready. Does it work? I don't know, and I can't test that out because this is not an electric car. There was a whole hassle about all of these NLX chargers going offline, and in theory, I guess there was a way to retrofit out, changing out the NLX software to put different software on to still keep the chargers functional. I have no idea if they're still in use, and again, I would love to test them out to see, but unfortunately, I don't have an electric car, and so I can't test out the charger, but I mean, it's still here. All right, quick bathroom break, very much needed. And see, my problem when it comes to road tripping is my bladder's not particularly large. It's hard to drink fluids because you should be drinking fluids, and my God, does it help you stay awake on the road, especially, but it's really hard to drink fluids when your bladder's full all the time. So it gets old and frustrating really quickly. But either way, bathroom break is done. Let's get back on the road and continue on to Green Bay. right, my goodness, that was a long stretch, but let's shut the car off and see what are our stats. Let me turn up the brightness a bit. 188 miles, 34.4 miles per gallon. That is pretty average efficiency that I get in the wintertime. My gosh, Green Bay traffic. I've never actually been through Green Bay traffic at night. That's crazy though, yeah. If you take a look at my map here, you might notice that's the football field where the Packers play. If you're a Packers fan, I'm at the football field, basically. I'm more interested in the Resch Center right there. That's where the Rascal Flatts concert is. So, all right, I got about 50 minutes before it starts, but I'm going to make sure I get in, get my seat, and I am going to have some fun at this concert. All right. Concert's over. Man, I love that band. I don't think I'll be able to show you any clips of what happened during the concert because, I mean, a lot of it's copyrighted music and you know how YouTube is about copyrighted music. Sorry. If you want to hear them live, you'll have to pay roughly $200 for a ticket and head to wherever they're heading next. There's still plenty of time. There's other places they're going to tour, but Green Bay was the closest stage that they were coming to me. So that's why I came here to Green Bay. This is my opportunity for that. The Rascal Flatts concert is over. Check that item off the bucket list. That I've always wanted to see that band, and I am so grateful I finally had the opportunity to do so. But now, if you take a look at the time, 10:44, and I still have 2 hours to go. I have to head to Marshfield now, where I'm staying with my grandparents for the weekend. So, all right, note to self, remember to censor that address, but it really wants me to go through Appleton. In that case, you know what? We'll do it. It's the fastest time, 2 hours, 12 minutes. You know what? We'll do that. I don't think I've ever been through Appleton. It's around... I normally never get to go down I-41. And so, oh, dude just dinged my door. Okay, just checking, because, yeah, this guy dinged my door. I don't see any visible damage. I don't know, the car is really dirty, though. I have video evidence if I need to prosecute. I hope I don't need to. I don't want to. It's a hassle, and I hate being an asshole, but I don't want my car dinged. So, all right, Stardust. You seem okay for now. When you get washed off, we'll inspect for any further damage, and if that's the case, I can present video evidence if I need to. But all right, let's get you on the tripod, and we gotta head to Marshfield. It is late. I'm not gonna get there till 1 in the morning. So I'm stopping at a BP off the highway because if you take a look at my tire pressures here, ooh, yeah, we're kind of close to 40 PSI on my front tires. This car's been riding so rough the entire time. The recommended tire pressure is supposed to be like 34 PSI. And so, yeah, we are way too high. So I'm going to quickly deflate the tires before we get back on the road. I really don't want them to burst. I have a spare tire, but the problem is if more than one tire goes out, which take a look at the pressures there. Yeah, let's not let that happen. So, all right, I gotta dig around for my, oh, there it is. Let me deflate the tires. And there we go. Now that my pressures are closer to where they should be, again, rated as like 34, I believe, and 34, 35. That's a lot more acceptable than close to 40, so. Crisis averted. Yeah, time to continue back on to Marshfield. 107. We've arrived. We did a total distance from the office to here, 351.8 miles, 31.2 miles per gallon, average speed of 53 miles per hour. And once we shut the car off to see what we did from between Green Bay and here, 137 miles, 27 miles per gallon. Yeah, that was a combination of city slow driving and just wow. And then I also had to stop at that gas station. When the weather gets bad, efficiency drops. It doesn't matter what vehicle you drive. It's 1:08. I'm going in and getting some sleep. And happy Sunday afternoon, everyone, because yeah, it's 12:10 right now, Central Time, though we'll be crossing right back into Eastern Time once we get, not to the border of Michigan, you gotta go a little further north of the border before you cross the time zone, but yeah, we'll be getting back to Eastern Time. But anywho, visiting is now officially done. I love spending time with my grandparents. I really need to do more weekend getaways, because it's only like a 4-hour drive between my house and theirs. It's just, I don't know, my weekends are so busy, and along with my weeks and such, it's just, this time I had a few excuses. One, I needed some help from my grandpa with a project that I'm working on for this channel, actually. Two, I had the Rascal Flatts concert. It just made too much sense to come here. But now, visiting's over. We have to head back north to Michigan. What fun. At least, from what I've seen on the forecast, the weather should be beautiful. Because I can't show you on the map where we're going first, because I'm still at my grandparents' house. I'm going to first figure out if I want to stop at some charging stations, check up on the Electrify America, since it's been a while. 9 months since I've seen it and seen the status and such, so I might check out the Electrify America station in Wausau. I might not. Same with the supercharger in Minocqua. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I might just head home because I've already seen both sites, and again, I don't really have a reason to stop, especially since now I've seen the stations for myself, but who knows? I might stop anyways. So let's just put the camera on the tripod and get the heck out of here. stats so far. We did 59 miles from my grandparents' house to here in Wausau. Really? It's 60. I suppose we got here in under an hour. I am 31 miles per gallon because cold, little windy. Actually, quite a few winds on the way up here. Yeah, I suppose I should expect that efficiency to go down because winds do not help it. I stopped here for a couple reasons. One, I realized yesterday when we took this into town to get a car wash and such, the washer notification came on. commented saying that I'm pretty much low or out of washer fluid. Currently, we have no washer fluid, and it is supposed to be sunny today. I just know it's supposed to be sunny where I was in Marshfield and back home in Houghton. I don't know about anywhere else in between. So there's a Target here, and if you know what else is at the Target in Wausau, Wisconsin, yeah, you guessed it, Electrify America. So I'm going to quickly check those out, and once I do that, I'm going to run into Target, get some washer fluid, use the bathroom as well. I drank my can of root beer a little too fast, so someone's car alarm is going off, and if you can't see what's over there, Tesla Model Y in a very beautiful red color. I don't know if that's ultra red or red multi-coat metallic, whatever they called it. That's a pretty Model Y. Anywho, let's check out the station. So this is the Electrify America station here in Schofield, Wisconsin, or Wausau, Wisconsin. They're pretty much right next door. Let's see, let's check station availability. I haven't done that in a while. This one's ready to go. I always like to come here and check because the app's not always accurate. This one's ready to go. This one's ready to go. Still on the original Huber Schooner cables. It still has the white caps. This one's ready to go. This one's ready to go. Oh my goodness, they're all online, unlike last time. These screens are kind of starting to wear. You can see some air gaps coming into. But yeah, these are SK Signet chargers. No cable replacements yet. I think these are all the original Huber Schooner cables before Huber Schooner changed them to the gray caps. So yeah, let's take a closer look at this site since it's not raining like last time when I was here. 1500 kVA. So let me think. There's 6 chargers here. I'm seeing 4 Signet cabinets here. So that means 4 of these are sharing power with each other and 2 are dedicated. Yeah, this one's not balanced. So the way you can tell is this charger here and this charger here are balanced. So that means these 2 are sharing one 350 kilowatt cabinet. So if you have a car pull up into here, taking one here and one here, it'll split from 350 to 175 kilowatts max. But as we can see on this sticker here, it doesn't have the balanced mark. And if I had to guess, this one here also doesn't have the balanced mark. So that means each of these stations here has its own dedicated 350 kilowatt cabinet. And then, yep, balanced and balanced. Those 2 also share a 350 kilowatt cabinet. I should have noticed that originally because I initially thought that all of these chargers would be balanced and 2 would be sharing a 350 kilowatt cabinet, so there'd only be 3 cabinets here. But Signet apparently has 4 cabinets installed here. So there's 4 chargers that share 2 cabinets and then 2 that have their own individual cabinet. Nice that some of these chargers at least have dedicated power. But if the power is available, you can still get up to 350 kilowatts. That's nice. I gotta go into Target and then let's fill up this Chariot with some washer fluid. So unfortunately, apparently this store does not carry any windshield wiper fluid. So yeah, looks like we're gonna have to try to look somewhere else for some wiper fluid. I think I passed a Quick Trip on the way here, so I'll see if they carry it there. It's a gas station for automotive. They should carry that, and Quick Trip should also install some chargers. That would be very appropriate considering that, again, service for automotive vehicles, and yet, you know. All right, so now that we're back at Stardust, no clue what's going on over there. Let's see, start this up. I'll leave my jacket on for now. Well, yeah, that is pretty much the route we'll be taking, sort of, though I have a feeling that's trying to send us through Rhinelander, which we are totally not doing. Quick Trip, search nearby. Why won't it let me pan around the map? That's just, what? All right, let's try this, see what it does. That's gonna send me further down the street. I don't wanna go to that one. I saw a different one. I think, yeah, that's the one that I passed by. All right, so we'll head to this one, and then we'll get out of town from there. Oh, would you look at that? An EV6 showed up at the charger. That's cool. Wiper fluid secured. Helps to unlock the door. Alrighty. So, is it to the right? Yeah, it's to the right. I don't open this up a lot. Oop. That was right on a power module. That's not a good place to put a... Hopefully this is electrically non-conductive. I doubt it is. Oh, there we go. Let's see, can I fit the rest of it so I can just throw this out and not have to carry it with me? Nope, we are topped off. I'll see if anybody else wants some or something, because I don't want to carry that thing with me. I got enough in the trunk. All right, we are back in the car. Wiper fluid topped off, waiting for my phone to reconnect.
Welcome to part 3 of our epic coast-to-coast.
Waiting for my phone to connect still. Since we took a look at the Electrify America station, I'll also put in the supercharger, because why not? Navigate to Tesla supercharger.
Getting directions to Tesla supercharger.
Oh, but that's the one here. I don't want to check out the one here because it's at a hotel and it just feels kind of weird doing that. Let's try searching this time. Basically, we just follow up US 51 until the freeway ends, and there we go. All right, let's hit the road. This sign means. I know what this means. The freeway is almost up. Ah! So yeah, that exit right there. The most common route that people take to get from, well, where I'm heading, usually they go through the Rhinelander, except just, I don't know, it's not as pretty or scenic, and then you got Rhinelander traffic. And, well, Rhinelander traffic isn't horrible, it's still not necessarily enjoyable, but as you can see, freeway ends in 1 mile. This is the final exit that you can take on it before, yep, there it is, right at the top of the hill. We're merging back into 2 lanes. I really wish that this freeway would extend further. In fact, judging by a couple of the signs there, it seems like it actually used to. Because you might notice the concrete pad goes a little further past, but yep. Have to slow back down and say goodbye to the passing lane. We get a few more passing lanes here and there, but this, ladies and gentlemen, is where the freeway on US 51 ends. 'Tis a real shame. I really wish that we did have the freeways extend further up north, because while a lot of people will tell you, oh, there's a cop. Yep, there goes a cop car. But yeah, while a lot of people will tell you that the amount of traffic that heads through this way just doesn't justify it, I personally beg to differ, and especially as I've learned driving on US 10 on that stretch between I-39 and Marshfield, even though there's hardly any traffic there, it's still nice to be able to drive at those speeds, because having the lanes designed the way they are on a freeway, it just enables you to be able to drive faster much while still being relatively safe. But I get it, it's expensive, they want to cut the budgets, and I mean, we're lucky that these routes even exist in the first place, but I'm still, with the amount of traffic that I especially know comes through this way, it would still be really nice if we continue to have freeways up here. And also, just now that I'm limited to 55 miles an hour, it takes forever to get around through here, so it sucks. That was 76 miles, 34.7 miles per gallon. Our efficiency is slightly increasing. We've made it back to the first charging station I've ever showed you when I took my North Carolina road trip. So let's get out of the car here real quick. It's only freezing outside, like 32 degrees. That's why you wear long sleeves here all the time. Station looks to be in good condition. I can't check the app to see if any of these are down or not. I've heard that a lot of vehicles that can access the supercharger network, a lot of them like to come here a lot. And I'm talking like non-Teslas, and it's just because, well, this is the fastest station that pretty much everyone has access to in the area. Ooh, somebody took a slight chunk out of that. So someone's slightly backed into this thing. Yeah, plastic's kind of coming apart. And they chipped the paint off of this too. You'd think the quality of these would be put together much better, but I mean, it just goes to show you a typical Tesla build quality. And yeah, now that it's winter time where it's cold, this is the first time I'm actually using a supercharger cable when it's cold. And wow, this is a lot stiffer than what it used to be. Not anywhere near as compliant as before. It doesn't even want to go back in. There we go. But wow, yeah, that cable's a lot stiffer than previously. Probably going to be true of all these cables here too. But yeah, just an 8-stall version 3, typical supercharger, nothing too special. All right. That was a good sandwich. Yeah, whenever I'm out and about on the road or just don't really have time to prep a good sandwich or lunch in general, Subway's the place to go. A lot of the times I just listen to Out of Spec Motoring's road trip races when I'm on the road. It keeps me entertained, and for the most part, yeah, that's pretty much where we're heading. It wants to take me through a different route though, which I find interesting. I might be taking a slightly different route home than what I normally do. So let's see how it gets me home. But at this point, there's no more stops. There's nothing interesting left to showcase. So yeah, let's just head home. Michigan, where I need to make another bathroom stop. Don't need any gas right now. Let's see, we did 53 miles, 38.3 miles per gallon. That's what we're talking about here. There's the efficiency. But all right, I really, really have to pee. There is a deer. There's two of them. Not smart. And all right, we are officially back home. All right, let's take a look at some stats. So for the entire trip, let's go trip A, we did a grand total of 626 miles, average 32 miles per gallon because I did a crap ton of city driving while I was out, average speed of 49 miles per hour. And when we shut this off, we did 74 miles on that leg, 36.3 miles per gallon. Not bad. Not bad at all. And so that's basically going to conclude this road trip. There's nothing else more to discuss other than, yeah, Stardust is amazing. And we've officially surpassed 70,000 miles on this car. I put almost a third of the total miles on this thing, which is kind of crazy for me to believe. After owning this car for about 1.5 years, it's really hard to complain about it. She's an excellent road tripper, and I have nothing else left to say. So thank you for watching. Do me a favor and interact with the stuff below. My name is DeWolf, Random Alpha, signing out.